morning, everyone.
Morning.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. So my name is Susheel. I recently graduated from Virginia Tech as a pre-med student, and I quit my path to become a doctor to pursue this opportunity. So I take this very seriously. And so today I'm here to teach you guys on how I was able to play up last month and share some of the lessons I learned along the way. So I would never ask any of you to do something I haven't already done in the past. And so this is just proof that I was able to play up last month. I've got over 5,000 premium in personal production. So these are the stats for division leader. If you want to get promoted, you should do 5 by 5,000. I was able to get 6 licenses and over 31,000 in securities. And one of my favorite commercials of all time is when Kobe Bryant and Kanye West were going back and forth, and Kanye West was asking Kobe Bryant, how many more records can my records break? And Kobe said with a stern face, more records. And so you saw here just earlier that many people are breaking personal records, and this is just the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
We're just getting started. And so in order to break records, you have to have a real strong belief in what you're doing. And so this is an example of a client policy of one of my mom's closest friends. This guy, I grew up with him. He bought me Spider-Man toys. You know, he teased me as a little kid. Okay, and when I went to him and I asked for his policy, and I was explaining to him about what we do, all he remembered was 3 things that the agent told him. The agent told him, all you have to do is pay $181 a month for 16 years, and then your daughter will be able to borrow money against it. She'll get $4 million, and she'll be able to buy a house. Okay? If you invest $34,000 and it grows to $4 million, I want to know about that, right? Everyone should buy it then, right? And so I was like, let me see, how does this actually work? And so I looked at the table of guaranteed values, and at the end of the 16 years he paid up, he'll only be able to take out $29,000 from the cash value, which he has to pay it back anyway with interest, because that's how whole life works. And I was still wondering, where is this $4 million? When will that have ever happened? And I looked all the way at the last page, the very last page, and I looked at the guaranteed, and it's not on the guaranteed, it's on the non-guaranteed. So the daughter has to live till 119 years old, and on top of that, it's not even guaranteed. And so when we say we do the right thing for our clients 100% of the time, we actually mean that, right? So in that scenario, you're not even protecting the daughter's income. She's 3 years old. You don't need life insurance. You don't need a whole life insurance for the daughter. So what I would have done for him is set up a 529 plan, $181 a month for 16 years. It would have grown to $92,000, which you can use for a college education, right? And so, as important as it is to go out into the field and have that belief in you, it's also important to instill that belief in others. And so this last month, we were able to get 7 licensed agents appointed. We had 5 test passers. 4 of them went to class one Saturday, and we all just follow the system. Just keep it simple. Simple scales, complexity fails, right? So just invite them to the op, second meeting, sign the IBA, go to class, and test within 5 days. And then the number one reason I'm able to get so many licenses is I get upfront commitments. I say, hey, you're going to have to go through licensing class. You're going to have to get classroom training. You're going to have to get field training. Can you commit to these things? I can field train you and you can go to classroom training, but if you don't get licensed, you're not going to benefit. You're not going to get paid. And so getting those commitments up front is thinking like a chess player, right? We're playing chess, not checkers. You got to think 5 moves ahead of your new recruit. And so with that, you have to instill belief in the future as well, right? So now the game has changed. People are more open-minded now. Shaq was alluding to this earlier. In the DMV area, everyone is feeling uncertainty. They're not sure what's going to happen. Am I going to have my job? Is my income protected? Right? They don't know these things. And so, like a shark smells blood in the ocean, right? You got to smell the opportunity in the air. The time to act is now. And so, just to end with a quick story. One of my agents, I called during the week. I just keep up with them, and this person was telling me she read an article by J.P. Morgan. So this is another financial institution. This is how people feel this way, because the media always tries to instill fear into you. And she was saying that people aren't spending. How am I going to get life insurance clients? How am I going to get promoted, right? And I just told her, just come to training. Come to training. And in training, we see all these people breaking records, right? And so there's two types of mindsets. It's opportunity is nowhere, and opportunity is now here. It's made of the same letters, the same exact letters, except what happened is there's a space. There's a space between the W and the H. And so after today's training, I hope there's a space in your mind where you can see how just one space can change the entire meaning of what you're seeing in reality. Thank you.